Never thought that an innocent evening barbecue could unravel my entire life. The scent of grilled meat mixed with the summer breeze as I watched my husband chat animatedly with our neighbor across the fence, their heads too close for comfort. At first, I shrugged it off, blaming my paranoia on too many late nights spent watching reality TV. But when their laughter carried a little too intimately over the lawn, a knot began to form in my stomach. It wasn't until I caught a glimpse of them through the kitchen window, holding hands in a moment they thought was hidden, that the ground beneath me shifted irreversibly. Confronting my husband that night had been a storm of denial and anger, his defenses crumbling under the weight of the truth. Yes, he admitted, he had been seeing her, but it was complicated. The word hung between us, a flimsy barrier against the inevitable explosion. I stormed out, needing air, needing space, but mostly needing the truth. I marched next door, heart pounding, and demanded answers, only to be met with a confession so twisted even my worst fears hadn't dared to imagine it. She stood there, her eyes a mirror of my husband's, filled with a mix of guilt and defiance. They were siblings, separated by a family secret that kept them apart until adulthood. The affair, if you could even call it that, was a desperate attempt to reclaim something they felt was stolen from them, a bond, a connection, before they knew their shared bloodline. My mind reeled, trying to process the layers of betrayal and deceit. It was a scandal that would ruin not just our lives but the fragile fabric of both families. In the aftermath, I was left to grapple with the unthinkable, a marriage built on lies, a future I could no longer envision. Each day, I battled the conflicting emotions of betrayal and empathy, torn between the man I loved and the truth that shattered us. The affair wasn't just a breach of vows, it was a revelation that redefined the boundaries of love and loyalty. As I stood on the precipice of my decision, I realized the real betrayal was not in the act itself but in the secrets that had been festering beneath the surface, waiting to explode and redefine everything I thought I knew.